Hey there, let's take a look at the probability unit bundle of many formative assessments. It's a lot of words, but there are 6 products in the bundle, and we're going to look at each one just to kind of give you a chance to just see some of the ways that I set these Google Forms assessments up. Hopefully, give you some ideas if you're creating your own. So the first one is basic, and these are mostly drop down questions, and this one, maybe all of them are. And you can see I've got a lot of answer choices. So right off the bat, I would say that you can remove any of the answer choices you don't want if you use mine, or when you're creating it, you can just make it 4 answer choices or however many you want. You also don't have to make it a drop down. You can make it multiple choice or short answer if you just want them to type it in. With fractions, that can often be tricky, so you don't want them to get a wrong answer just because they typed it in with a space or something like that. So here's a probability of not yellow, getting something that you don't want to happen. So that's with some cards, a day of the week, more cards with like a visual. This is just an image. So if you wanted to include a picture or something, you just click here and um, you would be able to add the image, but I could change it, but of course I don't want to. Like, I want to change, I want to keep it. Here's the upload your work button. This is called a file upload. So if you're looking for it when you make your own, it's here. With basic, you're likely to just want to hit the trash can on this one and remove it completely. If you hit the trash can, that'll just take it out. You won't even see it. It won't be required. You can also toggle this off if you want it just to be optional. Like, oh, sure, you can if you want to. I'm not sure why you would do that, but who knows? Every classroom's so different. So, under the settings, I'll let you see, like if you go to responses, you'll have to click. Normally, this is not clicked up, but if you go to that, you'll see, well, where is it? No, it's under presentation. There we go. I have shuffled the question order because I want the questions to come up in a different order every time for every student. But if you don't want that, then you can obviously just toggle that off. So here's what it looks like from the student side. There are the choices, each time it's just all the little drop down choices that you have and uploading your work. All right, here is independent and dependent. So rolling a number cube 3 times, landing on 6 every time. So answer choices. Notice that this one I did like little happy face emojis for the answer choices. So this is multiple choice in the choices for what kind of question. And to get an emoji, you type the control and period button, and it just pops up with like emojis, and you can choose from, whatever you want to choose there. So that's what I like to use. I like to think that it curbs cheating. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. So you can do it that way, or you don't have to at all. But I tend to do that. One of the other things that I like to do here is to have like the way that you find the answer as an answer choice. And it doesn't even include the final answer. It's just how would you get there in this question? Um, I think that's helpful to see if kids are really understanding like the process. So here's what it looks like from the student side. There's a multiple choice. See how it looks kind of different than the other. I like the layout of it. I think it looks nice. And it's pretty much got one question, on the screen at a time. Okay, here's conditional. I did a two-way table, and then, it just says use this table for every question. And so I've got the notation there to help with making sure that they understand which is the given and which is not, and that kind of thing. So a couple of those like that. All right, here is the I should probably refresh this. Here's the question with the table. This is the student side. Yeah, the multiple choice. Here we go. All right. and the addition rule. So back to a more simple process, but still a good one just to kind of make sure that they're on track. And another one where I've got the option of like, how do you get to this answer? So, okay, here it is on the student side. This one is a drop down, but then you see we've got multiple choice as well. So you can mix and match for sure. Here's independent events. So socks in a drawer, spinning a spinner and landing on an odd number or rolling a number cube. That's it. Yeah. So two different things happening. And here's what it looks like on the student side. Okay. Almost there. One more. Dependent events. So lots of probability questions. And it's nice because these are quick. It's just 5 questions. It's enough to give you a ballpark idea of like how they're doing, gives them a little practice, but not quite so overwhelming as a longer test. And here's the student side. All right. And that one is a drop down. Okay. So I hope that helps you to think through these, and I'll see you next time.